here to share a novel with all of you, which is based on human relation. And the name of the novel is A Handful of Dust, which is written by Evelyn Waugh. And this novel is based on the human relation, how we human feel and face the situation in our life. So basically, whenever we read any novel, we always interpret differently. It depends on the reader knowledge, informations, and the way in he or she thinks. So, a novel can be interpreted a number of ways. Therefore, so first of all, I would like to introduce the protagonist of the novel, which is Tony Lest and his wife Brenda Lest, and they live their life as a normal married couple are living. So, but sometime they're not feeling attraction towards each other. Basically, the Brenda is not feeling attraction towards her husband, and she is a very selfish and very negative character in this novel, and she always spread negativity throughout the novel, and very selfish lady, and always chasing her dreams and want to fulfill her desire. So how the story, work and narrative work, we would like to share with all of you. Basically, the main theme is the relationship betrayal of wife, and a kind of very weak character in the form of Tony Lest. So Tony Lest is living with his family and he's enjoying his life, and sometimes he also feel bored, and during summer vacation a friend of Tony Lest want to come to their home, but Tony doesn't want to that he come to home, but he came, and after spending some time with his wife, and he attracted towards her, and she also attracted towards John Weaver. And John Weaver is a very handsome 25 years old young man, and he just completed his education in the Oxford University and is working in a newspaper agency, advertising agency, and he is a very flirty kind of person. So when he come and spend time with Tony Lest's wife, he also attracted towards her, and a kind of affair is running between them. But Tony Lest was very conservative and very simple kind of person. He is not aware with the truth which is happening around him. So after completing his summer vacations, John Weaver left the city and went back to London. But after when he went London, Brenda was not feeling happy. She was feeling alone, and she's all the time missing to him. And she planned that she also go and chase to him in London. Somehow, she visited London with the help of her sister, friend, and John Beaver's mother helped her to find an apartment on rent, and she spent time there. And she come to close with John Beaver, and whenever they go, very recent news always spreading everywhere that there's something affair kind of thing is happening around Beaver and Brenda. So after some time, they love to each other. They care to each other, and Brenda doesn't want to come back to her home. So she played a trick with Tony. She called him in evening, in morning, and tried to engage him, and doesn't show that she's engaged somewhere else. She's very tricky and very clever in this novel, as well as a negative character. After some time, she decided that I would like to enhance my vacation over here to spend more time with John Weaver. So she called Tony and tell him that I would like to take admission in economic class for my study, therefore I have to stay here for long. But there her husband and her son was really feeling alone, and they are not living their life properly because they are entirely depend upon her, and she's very selfish. She's not caring about her husband as well her son. And after some time, she got a news that her child has been died in horse riding in accident. So she cracked a lot, she cried bitterly and come back and spent some time with the family. After funeral, she went back to London. This time she wrote a letter to Tony that I am in love with John Beaver, so I don't want to come there again, and I need a divorce and I need an alimony of £500 every year. So Tony was very simple person and loved to her a lot, and he is ready for everything and feeling very disturbed, destroyed, alone, and a kind of heartbreak has been faced by him. She is feeling depression. After that, after some time, lots of ups and downs comes in the Tony's life as well as the Brenda's life. But Brenda was, after some time, John Beaver lost his interest in Brenda, and she's also, lost in all his money at spending to spend all the money on John Beaver. So she's not rich enough. Therefore, she become, very weak financially as well. So John Beaver left her. He is not showing interest her, and they got break up. They separated, and they're not living together. After some time she realized that John Beaver was a flirty kind of person, so but there's no way to come back anywhere. So she got married with another person. But on the other hand, Tony is as a simple person, as a sensitive person, he is not able to start his life, his new life, his some new values and core values of the life. He was not aware. He's not able to start. He met an old man and he spent time with him and started to live his life with him. So in that way, we can say that novel ends. And so first of all, I would like to share the tone of the novel is sarcastic. The narrative is always showing the sarcastic way, and all the literary devices like allusions, synecdoche, metonymy, and personifications, as assonance, alliteration has been used perfectly by the author. And Brenda is a very negative gray shade character, and she is very selfish and immature and very proudy kind of lady, and she doesn't care the true love of her husband. And this kind of way we humans suffering from the betrayal and the relationship. So the moral of the story is we should not depend to anyone financially, emotionally, as well as physically. We must be capable to face our life challenges and with our own efforts, and we can live alone with strong positions and assumptions. So we should live the life with very with the courage and strength. So I'm going to summing up, and I will come back something very new and different. Till then, you take care.